What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. How y'all doing? We just lost Max. I don't know where Paul went. Donna's here. Derp's here.
What's up, everybody?
Who else? Patrick's here. There's Bob. What's up, Bob? Hey, what's up, Granny? How you doing? Oh, Paul was back there, and now he's gone again. What's up, Junior? How you doing, man? How's it going out there? Oh, Paul was back. Your hands now. To your hands. There's Jeff. How you doing, man? And Paul's back.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I can hear you
I've been
now.
able to hear you the whole time.
So I couldn't get my shit to work.
What do you got there, Jay?
This?
Uh,
Yeah.
That's where changing diff cover.
Oh, okay.
Kind of go with the wheels and the body.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Is that a new build?
Nah, that's my wife's.
Oh,
hello,
okay.
everybody in chat. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patrick's here. There's Brian. What's up?
Yeah.
Keeper.
Yeah, every time I was coming out, I couldn't hear nobody.
Down again. What was that, Paul?
Every time I was trying to get on, I couldn't hear anybody. I had to go through my settings and the StreamYard app to tell it to go to Bluetooth mode and whatever, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I lost his brain and decided to take it apart. Went the other way.
Whenever my phone decides to give me problems, I just shut it off and then restart it.
Yeah. I didn't have to do that. I just, luckily.
Well, that's all I have to do, and then it fixes it.
Yeah. I just had to hit the switch. Good stuff.
Yeah. Got a bunch of people hanging out tonight. There's Vince. How you doing, man?
Heck yeah, nice.
106 in the valley. Oh my God, dude. It's like, well, actually right now it's probably like 60 couple degrees.
Oh, wow.
To be honest. I think our high today was like a whole 74 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about how we were today. It was like 72, 74, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a nice day here, too.
No humidity.
Yeah, it's been gorgeous.
Yeah.
That sucks. 106. Wow.
No complaints with the weather here as well.
Patrick says he's looking at the Red Cat Vertex 10W and the
Nice
SCX 10 Coyote 3. Comparing them. Stick with what works, the SCX. Awesome.
Sweet.
That Vertex is pretty badass.
It is. Yeah, I seen that video that the videos that Joe has been putting out there. And exo caged, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He just did another video with the Primal one, the big boy.
Oh, wow. Bob said it's already starting to get chilly there. The leaves have been falling for 2 weeks.
Wow.
He's up in Canada.
Okay, yeah.
Canada.
That's cool.
Some bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Donna says that's way too hot. Yeah, you were enduring that just a couple weeks week ago, weren't you, Donna? It's been hotter than hell there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick said the $500 price tag on that Vertex is a little steep for him.
It's worth it.
It's a heck of a beast. I mean, it's definitely, you know, like basically comp ready. I mean,
well, that's the thing. So if that's what you're looking for, that's the rig to go with. If you're looking to do some trail running, you're probably better off going with the axial.
Yeah, it's a nice truck.
Wow. Bob said in Canada, their heat waves were 120, 125 degrees.
That's crazy.
Disgusting.
Still 100 at night. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, when you get in the center of a landmass, it tends to get warmer. I found that out when I was in Alaska, because like Anchorage is right on the coast. So like it never really got above 70 degrees, but it never really got below zero, you know? Whereas in Fairbanks, it would get like negative 70 in the winter and it would be like 110 in the summer.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is here in Jersey. So I live like right on the coast. I'm literally like 15 minutes from the beach.
Right.
Okay.
And I work an hour west, closer towards Philadelphia, and the temperature change, even within like 30 minutes of my house west, it's amazing the temperature change the further inland you go, the more humid it gets.
Yeah.
As the farther you go inland.
Oh yeah, right.
Like I'll leave the job site and it'll be like 102, and I get home and it's like 90, and it's like if 90 degrees feels so great when you get home because you're like, man, I've been at 102 degrees all day long.
Yeah. I hear that one.
Patrick said he just wants something to run up the Rocky Mountain side in his backyard. And he said
I would go with the axial then.
He also said the Red Cat comes with clicking gear problems out of the box.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I think they fixed that.
Bob says from his experience, it's going to be a nasty winter. Which is crazy because I was looking at the Farmer's Almanac from my area, and it was saying it was going to be a mild winter.
Yeah.
What's up, Ed? Ed DeShemin in the house.
Hello, Ed.
I mean, not that it both couldn't be true, I guess, you know, obviously, but I'm wanting it to be a mild winter.
Well, I'm
for mild.
I'm due. Definitely.
After last winter.
What kind of ice cream you having, Junior?
I'm over the snow.
I hate the damn snow.
Yeah, me too.
First coating looks nice to look at. That's it. I'll go.
Yeah. I actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind it so much if I didn't have to work in it.
Yeah.
If I could just stay home and watch it snow, I'd be good with it. But when they call you and they're like, "Hey, we need you on the Garden State Parkway," and we need you to sit up there for 24 hours.
Sure.
For me.
Playing in the snow and shit. Yeah.
I tell you, I don't mind winter at all because I don't have to ever go out if I don't want to. Like if there's going to be a storm, I just plan ahead. You know, I get everything I need, and I just stay in for a few days before and a few days after. And you know, by the time I go out, I'm like, oh, everything's normal. I don't have to deal with winter in any way. That's the only benefit of being disabled is I'm permanently retired.
True. Yeah, you ain't gotta deal with the shit, man.
That's the only plus. I don't ever have to go out when I don't want to. I tell you, I bet I don't leave my house more than 40 times in a year.
Wow. You have everything delivered.
No, but I only need to go to the grocery store like maybe once every 2 weeks. Maybe every, you know, I might need to go, you know, 10 days or something. I'll run out of milk or something.
Sure.
But, you know, so that's only a couple, 2-3 times a month at the most. You know, and then I go to Walters, and then I do a couple other things, and that's about it.
Yeah. That's cool.
The rest of the time, I'm just here.
Yep. Okay. That's good. My life here with the 10-year-old, I'm on the move all the time.
Yeah, you probably leave the house more than twice a day.
Oh man, I leave the house like 18 times a day. Let's go for a bike ride. I have to go for a walk down the street. Yeah, all that shit. I'm always outside.
Well, that's good that you, you know, there's a lot of people that have kids and don't live up to those responsibilities. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's good that you do.
Oh,
Take that seriously. That's important.
Oh, yeah. That's fun. Today we played frisbee in the yard. We got one of those LED glow in the dark. The outside rim changes color and stuff when you throw it in the air. It's freaking badass. Rechargeable. $20.
Okay.
It's a frisbee.
It
It's a
says
full-size frisbee
retirement
that
is
lights up. It's so sick.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. It glows when you. It's an LED light. It's rechargeable.
I've seen them.
Yeah. We saw one a couple weeks ago. We're like, we got to get one. We got one. We've been playing that at night.
Ed says retirement is wonderful. Every day is a Saturday.
Uh-huh. That could be very true. I don't know. I can't retire yet.
I tell you, man, after being disabled and being home all the time and that, enjoy your years working.
It's not the working part. I don't like working.
Oh no! Believe me, I have been out of work for 10 years now.
Yeah.
Oh man, I miss working.
I'm sure.
I miss working.
Yeah.
No, I just miss working. I miss doing the work. I miss, you know, all of that. You know, and I mean the money and being able to control your own destiny. That's a big plus there too. But just doing the work, man.
Yeah. Doing something productive.
You know.
Yourself busy. Yeah. You get paid for it. Yeah.
Right, Donna, you understand.
Yeah.
Oh, that does work.
What's up, Dave?
Same old.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Joker. Took me a minute to decipher the whole thing.
That's a big old wheel. That's
exactly, Donna. Or sit or lay or
that's a wheel.
Anyhow, what wheel was that?
I don't know, it looked like a 1.8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1.8. It's one of those designs.
Well, come on, I missed it.
Yeah, bear with me. Hold on. I want to tighten this wheel up real quick.
Oh, yeah. The weight hangers, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a solid axle, not a non-steer. So I was kind of curious at how this worked because it's kind of made to sit in that cradle, like on the spindle. Right there. And Nick said it works on a solid axle. And I looked at it before and I was like, oh no. But now I see how it works. So it actually, on the back, it'll actually spin.
It'll go all the way around, you're saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. It stays with gravity.
So the front ones don't do that. So.
Oh, you clock them.
Yeah, so the front one stays in position. Which so does the back one on the steer axles, but on the rear one it actually
rotates.
It actually rotates.
Okay.
Well, that's actually I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Ed was a cabinet maker for 40 years. No kidding, man. Still
Wow.
has his shop, but he barely visits it. He's burnt. He'd rather play. Oh yeah, you earned it.
Mm. Yeah. Full.
Such is life as in getting old. Yep, Patrick. Well, old before my time. Anyway, we can let Jay off the hook here.
Yeah.
So Max,
Yeah.
I think everybody's here that's going to get here. We got 18. So
Oh yeah. I got this
Now that-
box.
look what Max got today.
There's the
Dun,
box.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
He got him a stingray.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some parts I got for it. Which is how I got the box, just like you see this. Stickers in there. Heck yeah.
Well, and then it came with that giant sticker sheet.
Yeah. I'll show you the giant one. Oops. Oopsie.
Vince is heading to the store.
What's that called? Stingray or something like that?
The Stingray chassis. Yeah, this is the new comp chassis that MOFO released here back when Jay
Love
went
the
to
new one.
the Nationals.
Aye.
My first one of the American flag ones. That's cool.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Yeah.
I dig those.
And you got a big Stingray one.
There, I love that. That's excellent.
Yeah. MOFO RC one.
Heck yeah. Yeah, he's really killing it with the, all custom stickers he's been putting out and everything. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
That'd be really cool, like on your hood, on your roof
Yeah.
there or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Two of them.
Oh, cool.
And then the chassis.
Put the other one on the controller for your Stingray.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just a big old parts bin.
Oh yeah.
Those are killer, those front lower links in there on the right there.
Yeah.
You got the metal, and then you've got the 3D printed insert, and then it holds all those slugs.
There's a little wrench in there too.
And then it works out that it's like basically just turns into a slider for your front axle, from your front axle all the way to the back of your transmission slider, basically.
Yeah. Those are the chassis and links.
Yeah.
Did you get? Are you doing rear steer or are you doing a straight axle in the back?
I don't know exactly, but for now, I'm probably not gonna do a rear steer. I'm gonna just go with front steer.
So you can afford it, right? I feel that.
Yeah, if I can
I
afford
was
it.
made for a rear steer.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is.
totally.
I probably will do it, but I know I'm gonna.
I mean,
This
yours
Just
is
get it
right.
running before he can afford to go all the way.
Yeah, I typically don't do rear steer, so
Yeah.
the Stingray is my second rear steer rig that I've ever really played with. I never really messed with it because I've always done really well with just regular front steer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with a long rig, like that's my C3. The Stingray's about 2 millimeters longer than this, so it's not much, but it. I mean, like I said, I've been running this, but I will say I do get my ass handed to me by the rear steer guys. So there's certain predicaments that you get into, and it's
The rear steer really helps.
yeah, the rear
It has
steer
its
where it's at.
advantages.
It has
Sure
its
does.
advantages,
Totally
and it also
agree.
has disadvantages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I got one rear steer vehicle. Ta-da!
There you go.
Yeah, it's just box stock. But I do have a steer.
Rear
Box
steer
stock.
takes some getting used to as well. Like if you're
Oh yeah.
if you're like if you break out your rear steer and you go drive for like a half hour and you're not like driving it on a regular basis,
Yeah.
you might end up with a headache by the time you're done. I know I do. I'll get
It
done
also
and I'm like, man, that was a brain workout.
it also comes down to what
Yeah.
remote you're using too, because some remotes are like I have the Fly Sky Noble, and it's really difficult to run that on rear steer. It's capable of doing it, but it's tough. Some of the other guys that I comp with, they run like the Radio Links, even the Fly Sky GT5. The rear steer's a little bit easier to use, to function. Where like me, when I'm holding the remote in my hand and this is my throttle, my reverse is here, or my rear steer's here on a knob on my thumb. So it's kind of tough trying to navigate that while trying to.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Multifunction tasking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of like how basically mine is.
Okay.
Yeah, I took that knob and I put a servo horn on there, and then I put a screw in there so I can just pivot it right on my thumb.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to 3D print something like that on mine.
See, and then I can steer like that, and I've got my thumb right there.
Yeah.
And it's all live, proportional. Both axles are independent. So I really don't have any problem. It's very easy. I would suggest when you do something like that you make a mark so you can find center easy.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you've got one that has a detent where it will center. You can find center easy.
Mine just screams at me. It's like center point. It just keeps saying it over again.
Right.
It's actually quite annoying.
I was gonna say I can see where that could get annoying.
It's a little annoying.
Well, it'd be cool if it sprung back to center every time, so that if you off, you can.
Well, now there's a YouTube channel. I think it's called Cool Things. Pretty sure, and you'd have to go back like 4 or maybe even 5 years now. But he did a whole kit where if you take the Fly Sky GT5, here, let me grab mine real quick. So this right here, he made a kit where you pull that out, then you disconnect. I think it's number 5, but I think he also figured out how to do it with channel 4. Anyway, so that you could do a 4 channels, micro. But he came up with the potentiometer, the proper one that sprung back to center and everything.
Yeah.
And then he did a video and showed you how to put it together. But you could even order at the time, and you'd have to go and look into the guy and see I don't know what he's doing, if he's still doing it or anything.
I think I've seen his videos.
You could even order a GT5 from him that was already converted over.
I see, yeah. I never heard about this.
But like I say, that's been at least 4 years, if not longer. And I never did get around to getting a hold of him. I wanted to, but one of those things, you forget about it. Then you remember it and you're like, well, I don't have the cash right now, next time, and then you forget about it again, and just get to put off. It was never that important. And I had that one, my Radio Link, and that works for me. So it's not like it's a big deal that I just got to have that other one.
Yeah.
What's up, Rooster? Granny's mom said, wait until you get into your 80s and you're all young whippersnappers. I hear you, Granny. I do. I know, because when I was younger, I didn't think, anything at all. And then now I'm where I'm at. I'm like, oh man. So not looking forward to the 80s. What's up, Chris? Crawling Chris in the house.
Oh, Chris. What is up?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Man. I got the 39 millimeter shocks for it.
Okay.
39. The new MOFO Big Fours. First time
Yes,
trying
Lachlan,
them.
that is. Let me zoom him in here again. Max
Oh,
got
yeah.
him the Stingray.
Yep. Look at that.
So got all the goodies in there. Did you get a diff slider for your rear axle?
Yes, I did. I'm trying to find it. Oh, let's see.
Patrick says 10 years
Oh,
later.
yeah. That's in the next order.
Okay.
It's not here yet. Next order's gonna have the motor, speed controller, and
How you doing there, Mad Viking?
diff
Gentlemen.
slider,
Who are you talking to?
drive shafts, and servo.
So this is the new Stingray chassis from MOFO, the comp chassis that Jay took to Nationals.
Yeah. He's got a complete one to show you.
Maybe.
Pretty.
Nope. He don't have one to show us.
No. Okay. Well, he did.
Well, he's not at his table right now.
You gonna get that thing all together tonight or what?
Came with a whole big pile of stickers, giant sticker sheet over there on the left.
Yeah, that's a big one, man, for like 10 scale.
And those
Or
special Stingray stickers.
yeah.
Those are cool.
Special. Yeah. This is a new one too. This one here is new.
Yeah, I don't have that one either.
That's my first one. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think that's a new one because I just got that one last week.
Yeah, that's my first one getting there. Plus that big shape.
Yeah,
I know those American flag ones have been around a little bit. That's the first for me to get.
Can you hold that box up again?
Sure.
Yeah, you'll notice there on the right, those are custom lower links with the two big holes there, and then those are slugs to put in there. And then down below that, just off screen, you'll see the 3D printed second piece to those links. And what that actually does is it makes the whole front portion of your rig just one big slider.
Yeah. Sure does.
So you have no gaps, nothing to hang up, just real smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. If you're interested, go check it out on MOFO RC. You can look it up and see all the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay's here. He's got one. Blow him up. There you go. There you go. You can see how that turns into just one big slider there.
There you go.
Very cool.
Yeah. That is sick. He even gives you the weight to put in it too.
You can get different slugs. So you can get brass, you can get stainless, tungsten.
Yeah.
It comes with 4.
It's the same size slugs that are in the weight hanger too.
And the weight hangers there, yep.
I definitely do not recommend to do tungsten and filling all of them front and rear like this because the weight is way off.
Yeah,
it gives it it's like 55% to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't want to carry that much weight anyway. I mean, if you're serious about this is a comp rig, so you need to know what you're doing. You need to know how to tune it, and then you're gonna need to buy some extra weights, and then you're gonna have to play around and find that sweet spot where it's just enough weight to function and do what it's supposed to, but not too much to like force the vehicle to carry extra weight.
Right. You want to be light as possible, efficiently.
Well, you've seen Jay had open spots in his, and he's got it dialed the way he likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that like between 62 and 64% into the front pretty much will allow you to climb anything that you possibly throw at it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, this rig right here is 63% in the front, and it will pretty much climb straight up like that.
No kidding.
I like the cage work on the side of that.
Yeah, this thing's cool. I love this
Yeah.
rig.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
That's
wife
it.
actually ran this in nationals.
That's it. I like that. Crazy.
Yeah,
That's a
just
cool
pretty
body
sweet,
top on
Viking.
that one.
Trying to figure out what Lachlan's talking about. Amateurs buy them, blame MOFO, they can't work it. Earl, hey, yeah, that's right. Earl just got that one build he was showing us Saturday. He's got
Yeah,
it
that's
dialed
expected.
in, and he's saying he's got it dialed into 63 in the front.
Nice.
And then if he swaps the wheels around, then it's
Alright.
5941. You can't have that. Oh, wait. Okay, it's 5941 the other
That's
way.
still not bad.
Okay, now I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because he's got brass and then he's got brass rings in one set of the wheels. So if he puts the brass in the rear, he's 5941. If he puts the brass in the front, he's 63. 37, that would be.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that's cool about those weight hangers, because you can run like a coupled weights in it. You can protect, you can go tungsten, you can go brass, you can go stainless.
Right.
It definitely really sets the par of adjustment that you can do to them.
Yeah, it's fully customizable. Really, you can tune it just to exactly what works for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Very cool design. And then on top of it, with that chassis, he also did a bunch of geometry work as he was designing the chassis, so that he figured out exactly where to put the holes for like mounting the links and mounting the shocks, and minimize just how many holes need to be in there, and the ones that are there are in the right places.
Yeah.
Right.
You can. He put a lot of time into this thing, figuring out the geometries and everything else. I mean, it's pretty killer. It definitely doesn't have the angle like some of these other companies do, but I don't really think you need it. The links are a little longer in the front. I believe they are like I guess a C10 front. A lot of guys usually do the deadbolt front.
Sure.
So I think that kind of saves it on, having that extra clearance like that.
Right. Well, if you hold up the MOFO Stingray again, if you could, and you look at the underside, actually, if we could just see the Stingray. If you look there, that the bottom line is just a nice flow. It's just all nice and real smooth flow.
Yeah, it is. It's a very nice flow. And having the sliders under here.
Yeah.
I mean, you ramp it up with some speed. I mean, it'll pretty much go over anything, I think.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a climber. Oh, it's definitely going to be fun. I can't wait to have mine.
Okay.
So he's playing country western music at the jukebox, and nobody saw Kayla leave.
Is that the wheels you went with?
I had these already, so I might have to until he make some more faces that I'm particularly interested in.
Okay.
You know.
Well, with all the Stingrays that have been selling and all the wheel sets and everything, they've been burning through stuff. So
Oh no, he's going through
things
like
will settle
crazy.
down, and then everything will be back in stock. You'll be able to get what you want.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
It's always like this in the beginning, when a new chassis gets dropped, everybody's on it hot.
Yeah. These
Especially
wheels I
after,
have.
everybody getting a look at it, and it
Sure.
was pretty well shown. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, these wheels are my 1/8 are from Hard Park.
okay.
Which good stuff as well. It's right there with MOFO that comes to those wheels.
Yeah, and
Sure.
they're actually they're the same bolt pattern.
Yes, that's one other thing. That's reason why I bought it, because he had at the time I bought these, Nick didn't have the aluminum barrels yet.
Yeah.
He had. I was like, I want the aluminum. The thread won't strip out. It'll snug down every time.
That's what these are. These are MOFO faces,
Yeah,
and then the center ring is Hard Park.
Well, he had
I was
originally
happy to
come
see
out
that.
with all aluminum, barrel 1.8s way back when,
But
and nobody bought
bought
them. Yeah, nobody was buying them. Nobody was buying them. Finally, he sold out of them, and he was like, "Wow, okay, finally." And then now all of a sudden, everybody wanted 1.8s, and he was like, So he printed up, 3D printed barrels and did the faces and whatnot. And he was like, "Well, let's see how it goes." And if people are going to buy them, then he would then go ahead and order more aluminum. But for the longest time, I think he was ahead of the curve,
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You had a small number of people going with tires that big, and they were buying their stuff from Hard Park, basically.
True.
And he came out with his, and, so he sold a few here and a few there, but it was never, it wasn't a hot item for a long time. And now everybody wants them. But he's got all the bells and whistles to go with it. I mean, why have 1.8s if you can't have wheel hangers, right?
Right.
I mean, that's the whole point of having a rim that big, is to be able to stuff something inside it. So now he's got them, and that's going to be just awesome to be. And you've seen how they are. They've got plenty of adjustment and plenty of extra weight you could add.
Yeah, they are pretty wild, when it comes to those class 3 with bodiless rigs,
And then you've got the same exact weights that go into those lower links, those front links. So, you can really, what my plan is I was going to buy like a 12-pack of each of the different slugs that he offers. And then I would be able to go ahead and tune, and try this combination. Okay, no, I want to put one here and one there, and I want this brass and that tungsten, and be able to play with it and figure out what is perfect for my setup.
Yeah.
And my style.
Yeah. Sure.
So you can even mix match. So like this the back here has these two bottom ones are tungsten. And these ones are stainless.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking is, because you can pinpoint weight exactly where you want it to sit.
I wonder if these are just stainless.
I don't know, Reggie. What I would do is I would weigh each of mine and have them weighed, and then I'd know, okay, these, this is this many and that's that many grams, and
Yeah.
All right, Jeff, you have a good one. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. He had physical therapy today on his arm, and he thinks it's helping, so that's great news.
Yes.
He had torn his bicep a little bit working in the woods in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And he's just been sitting on it all this time. He finally got in and seen doctor. So, glad to see that. I'm glad he's improving.
That's it. Right.
Definitely positive there. I'm being happy about that. Those of you who don't know, Jeff is Jeff of Walters. Jeff, and his name is Jeff Walters, and his family owns Walters RC in Saranac, Michigan, which
And they
is
have a big event coming up.
west of Lansing. Yep, that's where the Gauntlet is.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. This year's gonna be quite
10th
spectacular.
anniversary. Yeah.
Oh, is it
10th
really?
anniversary. Yeah, it's the 10th anniversary this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
MOFO had mentioned trying to get up there, and then I haven't talked to him about it since. I want to hit him up next time I talk to him and ask him if he's going to make it. That would be super cool.
That
Finally
would be.
get to meet the man.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Yeah, it's definitely something I would like to do on my bucket list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had that Texas event.
Oh, dude, MOFO's been having those events right there at the MOFO compound. He's been doing events because he's got that like river stream bed that runs through the property there.
Yeah.
And so he had it all. He's been setting up courses and figuring out exactly what works the best and everything. They've been having comps out there.
Sure.
What I wouldn't do to live down the street from him.
Yeah, seriously.
Awesome.
Be there every day.
Oh yeah, dude. If I lived down the street from him, he'd just end up paying me because I'd never leave. You know? I'd be rolling in, yeah. Lachlan said he watched Texoma do a video at MOFO RC recently. Oh yeah, man. That's cool. He don't live all that far from him. He's in Oklahoma, so not all that far at all. Compared to the rest of us. Anyway, I think he's like a couple 100 miles actually, but I mean that's just around the corner in Texas. So because Nick is north of Austin. Just move in, says Greeny. Hey, you're back, Derp.
What's up, Derp? Heck yeah.
Yeah, I just can't imagine his wife would be cool with that. Who's this strange guy living out in the garage?
Like, who's that guy always talking to himself out there?
That's just the crawler troll. He lives under the stairs. Sleep on the couch out there at Nick's little bar and retreat.
Does it look like that one right there?
What's that?
Does it look like the one in Maxwell's window?
Oh no, it's no. If you've ever watched, he's got the big Quonset hut. That's where where basically MOFO exists. And then off to the one side, he's got that long room that runs the length of the building. And he's got that, it's all enclosed, and that's his personal space basically. He's got his desk in there, and I think he's got his computer in there and whatnot, and then he's got some couches, and I think there's a dartboard. And I think there's a bar in there. I don't know. Just kind of a chill spot, kind of like I have down here, basically.
Like, yeah.
His man cave, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he got quite the complex.
Well, then he's got that other building he put up because he had like so many machines going and stuff. So he put that up to expand, to be able to expand. But he ended up finding that actually didn't have enough room for what he needed to do. So I think he's going to be expanding again. I think he's going to be putting up another building.
Yeah, he's expanding.
Don't know if you want to be in the basement at Nick's place. It probably will with water. Yeah, it probably would fill with water. I don't know though. The house is elevated quite up above the water table. Like when they have the flooding down there, when they get they get those flash floods that come through, and because sometimes a lot of time, like when he first moved in there, that stream bed was completely dry for a long time. And then he started getting rain, and here the last couple of years, he's actually had a stream. It's like actually had water in it.
Oh,
And then
nice.
this spring, it was like big time. I mean, it was like a river flowing through there. They had a lot of water flowing through. So
we got the West Nile now.
Well, it settled back down, of course, now it's just a stream again, last I seen. But I don't know why. I'm not sure how much water they've had here recently, so it might be back to dried out again. But they've had a lot of water here, so everything's been green and everything, Like those first few years he was moved out there, it was just like a desert. I mean, he had the trees, but those whatever they are, those desert type trees that he had, but no real undergrowth, it was just all rocky and sandy and whatnot. But this year, I mean, it's been green around there, like the pictures I've seen and stuff. So definitely nice for them to be getting some rain. Now they get to have mosquitoes.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. We've been getting those invasive bugs in our area.
You've been getting what?
Those invasive, like, bugs. I forget what they call them. They got like a reddish in the middle. When you kill them, they have the wings open. They look like little red, like, sides on them. I forget what they call them. But
fly.
Yeah.
The what?
Lantern fly.
Oh.
It's a Japanese species.
Oh, great.
It kills vegetation.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. They're invasive.
What's with all these bugs suddenly attacking us? They got them ones down in Florida that are killing shit. And then you guys got that. We've got some sort of bug that kills like fruit plants, like fruit trees and shit. It attacks all the leaves on the fruit trees. It's fucked up. Here in Michigan. It's from somewhere else.
Huh.
And then those crazy fucking flies down in Texas and that down southwest there that have been boring into the cattle. And not just the cattle, just any mammal. They lay their larvae and it'll bore right into the meat and the flesh. And
that's crazy.
They will kill an animal.
Oh yeah.
It's fucked up. Bill Gates ticks, yeah. Lachlan, we got those two.
Oh.
And then they have them giant wasps out there in Oregon. Patrick's mentioning.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on around here?
I don't know.
Stone Bob time again. I hear you, man. Stone time again. Cheers.
Look at that chassis. That looks nice.
Oh, that's the first time you ever heard Imagining you're talking about them boring larva bug things.
What chassis is that, Zoo?
That's probably
Yeah.
something he designed and cut out himself.
Yeah, it
Uh,
looks
Nope.
good.
If I know
Who made
David.
that?
Nope. Look at it, Jim. Look at
Sparkling.
it good.
What is that a Maz?
Nope. You're getting warm now.
it looks like a coupe chassis.
Looks like a what?
A coupe chassis.
A coupe?
Yeah.
Man, wow, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I don't.
Yeah? Okay. That's the first X Lewis carbon fiber chat side rail.
The what?
Eric's.
Oh, Eric.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hot.
Heck yeah, man. That's cool.
Mhm. Yeah, that
He
is
did it.
badass.
He did it in carbon fiber. Excellent, man.
Even so, it takes strategy to find the radar.
That is neat.
I know you didn't like it.
6 to 8 inches. What are you talking about, Patrick? No way. There's no 8 inches.
What is it, fucking
That's a big
dragonfly?
fucking wasp, man.
Oh shit.
That's a huge wasp.
This
Yeah, I
shit fucked
definitely
up.
would have to say I'd have to move if I had wasp that big here.
Dude, 8 inches? Wow.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
I made
mean,
it, but I didn't find it.
You'd hear that coming in like a fucking Huey, man. Like,
But X Lewis
Sounds like a drone flying around.
you know, yeah. You gotta take
Shit,
them
yeah.
down with a shotgun.
That's what I was thinking of saying.
Oh, look at her. Look at her. Here's her. I broke 2 of those fuckers.
Yeah, there was firecrackers getting them.
Yeah, easy. What's that, man?
Earl wants to know when he's gonna get his chassis.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about Caleb.
Yeah, I'm gonna send out. I'm gonna order up some of those carbon fiber sheets. Have them sent straight to David.
The word that bitch says.
You're funny, Jim. We only have one. There's only one. There's not 2. There's not 3.
Let's do this one.
One.
One what?
Now that we have your DNA.
You only cut one of those?
What's going on here? What's going on? Diane has been raped since she was 12 years old. First of all, it's not rape.
All right, Chris. We'll catch you later.
Each other on our own.
All right, Colin, Chris.
Each other.
Thanks for hopping in.
Now she's starting. She wants this.
Fresh off the printer. Uno one.
Un momento.
Por favor.
Not bad. It came out pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks awesome, man.
Freaking sweet.
Went 2 inches. 2 millimeter. 2 inches. 2 millimeters.
Yeah,
Pretty strong, dude.
I've got a chassis that I got from Nex Racing, NEXX. It's called It's called an Artemis, and I got it way back, like probably 5 years ago. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
that thing, I swear to God, is only like 1 millimeter thick.
You got that right, Patrick. One of a kind.
It's crazy how thin it is, but you know, when you put your bracing in and everything, but it's really rigid. It's
You know you're
like,
gonna get yours. You're gonna get yours. Jim's gonna get his 2.
what?
You asked for this a long time ago.
Well, yeah, I know, but I didn't ever send you no fucking carbon fiber because I haven't
But I
had the money
lost-
to buy it. So
No, I
I
lost
was
the
just
file.
waiting patiently until I could afford it.
The only file I had was the one that Eric sent me, and that was a 3D printed file.
Right.
Because I lost the original file that I had to make this. So I had to start all over, and so I did. So I finally got around to it.
Earl
while,
says you're a tease.
Yeah, he's gonna get his.
Yeah, way back when I first got my first chassis from Eric, David was showing something he had cut, a carbon fiber, and I was like, oh, dude. And so, but I just haven't been able to get, because he orders his sheets right off Amazon. He told me right what to get and everything. So I've got them sitting there in my cart. It's just a matter of being able to order them. So. Shop Mini RC showed a lot of early Next products. Yeah, I bet he did, man. I don't know if I was watching him back there, or maybe that's where I found it. I'm not sure. Can't remember. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I do not envy him for what he does, man.
Yeah.
The time that he puts in, man, is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he sleeps literally 2-3 hours a day, every day.
I believe it.
And I mean, tonight he'll be up till 2-3 in the morning. And it's not just like RC. He's got, a lot of things, a lot of pans on the stove there, man. And he's got all these different things he's doing research for, and he's all this different stuff. And so he's just, man, he's an amazing guy. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody has that much energy. I don't get it.
You should have saw him at Nationals, bro. Running around, selfie stick up, freaking talking into it.
Oh yeah. Well, I watched his videos. Yeah, I mean,
dude, it was wild.
Yeah. But I can imagine just meeting the guy. It's got to be an experience, because I really do. I have a lot of respect for Ken. He's an amazing guy. I mean, he's involved with several RC companies that are producing.
Yeah.
He's involved in consulting with a few of them, more than a couple, several. He's got his input, and they're asking him for his opinion, and and they're sending him stuff, and he's testing for them long before we ever hear anything about it.
Yeah.
And just amazing guy.
Oh yeah.
And then for fun, he just starts, learning how to use an AI so he can make music. I mean, I'm not a fan of AI music, but to learn how to do that and then put out, you have to admit the songs he's putting out are kind of cool. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not a fan of AI anything, but just to learn how to do that. I mean, I just seen an ad pop up for some company that's what they'll do. You send them a list of I don't know, but they'll do a custom song for your mom or your wife or you or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's their business. And here he's doing that just for fun. See, that's just another money-making business thing he can do because he knows how to do it now. That's what he's been doing. And now suddenly he can do that. And here people are doing it for a business. He's doing it for a good time. What's up, Eat Master? Welcome to the show, man. So, seeing as how you just got here, we'll go ahead and have Paul show us all over again what he just got.
Oh, yeah. It's
the MOFO Stingray.
Stingray. Pretty stinking sweet.
The new comp-oriented chassis from MOFO. You can see on the right there, it's got special lower front links where you can put those slugs you see right there. Those are weights, and you can get them in different things. You get them in brass, tungsten, stainless. And then those pieces there on the bottom right, those are 3D printed to mesh with those links. And then it creates this whole slider where the whole front of your truck is just one big slidey. And if Jay would be so kind as to put his actual built Scorpion up here for a second and show us just how those sliders work. Oh, he's got it apart. Well, you can see right there, though. You can see how that works and how it creates this Just one big slide.
Yeah, get a better look, actually a better look at what the link looks like. So this, I ground this down a little bit to clear this slider that I put on here.
Okay.
Let's see here.
So this is Jay got this rig sent to him by MOFO to run at the Nationals. So this is that Stingray built. Yeah, just very cool. All well thought out. He's got the weight hangers in the 1.8 wheels. This is all MOFO. Everything here.
Oh yeah. Are
Just
those 39
amazing.
shocks?
What's that?
Are those 39 millimeter shocks?
The big boards. Probably.
No.
They look small, like the ones I got.
Let me look. I got 39s in the front here. Yeah, they're 39s.
Yeah. 39. That's what his kit recommends us to use. They had 39 and I think 41 or something. The other one they got for an offer.
Yeah.
R&D.
42.
Right,
yeah, so most of my rigs, I usually do a shorter shock in the front, and I usually run like 30 between a 35 and a 36 millimeter in the front. It just kind of it eliminates all that. Like this is a 39, 35
said, "I'll take it."
So that's all you get.
Yeah.
Got 40s in the back, so you get
Yeah.
a lot more flex in the back.
Yeah.
It keeps it more solid, so like when you go to crawl over something, your suspension doesn't like pull the truck down when you come over top of a rock.
Yeah.
A lot of guys will do like 40s or something like that in the front, but then they put rubber bands on them. But if you don't really need to do that, you just put a shorter shock on there.
It'll still do just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, guys. Thanks for bringing the MOFO out.
Oh yeah.
Letting everybody see what's out there. Just
Let's start
really
building soon.
top of the line. I mean, this is the culmination of everything that's
It comes
come
with a
out.
carrier bearing too, you know that, right?
Right. Yes, I do.
Right there. Comes with that right there. Bearings for it, everything.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool because it's incorporated into. It kind of incorporates to that piece to the bottom left piece. It looks like almost like a battery tray there.
Yeah.
So that carrier bearing bolts to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it bolts to that.
So that's a chassis brace that runs in the middle back there.
Cool.
There you go.
Angles.
Yeah, let me explode the view here.
Yeah.
So that carrier bearing.
That's good. That we can see the suburbs.
Right. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
And then
Pretty
you got
cool
the
little
dip
setup.
slider there.
It goes up against that plastic. Oh. And it going to the bottom of this, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right there. I get it now.
Hey Max, Yeet is asking you a question.
About what?
He says, "How much is the kit?"
How much is the kit?
169 for the chassis, and then everything else is.
Yeah, the box is 169. But you get the box and a whole bunch of stickers.
I'm gonna say you're somewhere around $230 to $260, depending on whether or not you buy wheels.
Yeah.
So all the extras like the weight hangers, and because that does not come with the chassis kit, but if you get the weight hangers,
1.8
buying
wheels,
shocks and everything else, you're going to be around 230 to 260.
Yeah.
And you're going to be closer to 300 with wheels.
Yeah.
Jim, did you go and price yours up on his web thing page calculator?
Did I?
No, Jim.
Oh.
Yes.
I just wondering.
Yeah, I'm doing the weight hangers.
Yeah, if you go on the MOFO site, he created this.
It's a drop down.
Yeah, it's a whole menu where you can go through step by step and pick each piece you're gonna want, and it'll run a total for you and have it all set up so you can actually figure out just what you want. It is a good deal. You're right.
It is. You figure most people are paying $500-$600 to build You know, you figure that's probably like $600 right there. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think for
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say probably around 450 is probably into this whole truck.
Oh, it comes with the links there, Yeet Master. Everything, it comes with the links, chassis, all of your cross braces and everything. Trying to think what else.
I mean, really, the weight hangers and wheels are really the only two things that change. I mean, like obviously you're gonna need a servo and axles and stuff like that, but
Motor and transmission, right?
outside of that, to really make it a 1.8 big wheel, you need wheels and weight hangers. The rest of it's your normal stuff that you would buy outside of a chassis kit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a really well thought out. It's all custom made to fit that chassis and everything. Like he said, it comes with the carrier bearing, so that
Yep.
you've
Comes
got
with
it.
it.
Your
Comes with
drive
bearings,
shaft comes off the
everything.
transmission and can stay level, and then it'll turn that, and then your pivot down to your axle comes off of the
Bearings.
carrier bearing, so you have a lot more clearance in the belly
Your
there.
rubber bands. You give you rubber bands too for your suspension to keep it
The
squatted.
links are all custom.
Yeah. Get all your brass balls and rubber washers.
Looks like I found my path after I build out the UCX 1804 Pro. Heck yeah, man.
This is something.
This is MOFO Monday with the Wolfpack. Big fans of MOFO and everything he puts out. He puts out, I mean, it's not cheap by any means. I mean, but it's the top of the line stuff. I mean, everything he puts out is top quality. He backs everything. He's got the best customer service. If you have a problem, you can actually contact them and they will talk to you. You can either get them on an email, you can text them, you can give them a call. You can get through to, I mean, he's busy, so he may not pick up, but you can get a hold of them if you have a problem.
24-hour hotline email.
Yeah, the email that I've always used the email outside of Facebook, and the email they always respond within like an hour.
Yeah.
But I do know
you guys actually probably can reach him easier than I do, because I only reach Nick through I text him and stuff, and so he gets to me when he gets around to that. But as far as business, he's business. So if you contact him on email through the MOFO site, he's going to get back to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I may not hear from him for a few days.
Oh yeah, he's very good about returning messages.
But I just don't want to bother him. He's a busy man. He gets to me when he gets to me.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Well, I'm just bullshitting with him most of the time, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit him up. Patreon works too. Yes, it does, Lachlan.
Yep.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yes, he does have a fancy brass case servo. It's called the Servo Beast. Yeah, but you can also get the Black Label 3.0 in brass now. So
that's what this one is. The one that I have here. That's a brass
3.0 Black Label?
Yep. It's my favorite servo.
Nice. 3.0 black. I have one of those. Those are good. Not bad.
Yeah, it's my definitely by far my favorite.
Yeah. I think I put that in my Fender. Yep. No.
That's the Black Label Chrome one?
No, that one got the Servo Beast brushless.
That's a Servo Beast?
No, this is a Black Label 3.0. And the Servo Beast is somewhat more powerful.
Yeah. That's what I have in the Fender. What do I have in this one?
Mac got all the good stuff. That's what I got.
Oh, the Black Label 2.0 I have.
Yeah, that's
And my
I like that servo. That's a good servo.
I have
Little
that in
pricey,
my
but it will last forever. Dude. It will last forever.
Gladiator. Good
Actually,
servo.
There it
here's the
is.
Servo Beast in aluminum.
That's just overboard.
So
A lot
to
of people,
compare,
don't even use those to their potential
oh no,
because most ESCs can't perform 8.4 volts, so it's
right.
like kind of pointless to run that servo.
Especially
That
servo.
the servo beast is bonkers on 8.4. Like you can literally go like this, flip the wheel, and it's like
Yeah, oh yeah.
they go crazy.
Yeah, 8.4 in the Black Label 3.0 has 179 ounce inch in
Yeah,
torque.
that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's 12.9 kilograms
Yeah.
per centimeter squared.
That's a lot
Now
for
the
20.
Servo
Yeah.
Beast, on the other hand, has 205 ounce inch of torque, or 14.8, almost 15 kilograms per centimeter squared. So it's rather impressive.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
What's that? 179.
205.
That's like 11 pounds or so of torque. Give or take a few ounces.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And then 205, you're talking even,
That's a lot.
let's see, what would that be?
Enough power to break an axle.
Like
44 grams.
205, again, that would be 10, I don't know, 15, 14, something like that. So, yeah, you'll throw your rig off the rocks. Uh-huh.
It definitely will.
Well, and if you don't need
Oh,
this
yeah.
much power, he does have the
It got
Black Label
speed
Light.
too.
You can get the Black Label Light.
Yeah.
That's a
Black
budget
Label.
friendly servo.
Yeah, it is budget friendly. What is it,
You
like
got the
$35? I
Yep.
think,
aluminum
and that's
Servo
for the
Beast.
brass one, I believe. I can't remember. You have to look it up. It's pretty budget friendly, and it's more than enough for these rigs. I mean, if you're going to build yourself, a 900,000 kilogram rig, well, then you probably need to move up to like a Black Label or Servo Beast. But if you're just running a standard 400 or 500 gram rig, that light will work just fine.
Another one.
Yeah, this is the box for the light, Black Label light. I don't have one in there, but this is an empty box. But you can get it in brass. And so what you see in there is that it's got a brass body, and then the upper and lower parts in black are plastic.
You have
Or
that
you
in a
get
rig?
it, or you can get it even cheaper with just the plastic body. So, definitely
You have that in a
worth.
rig?
Huh?
You have that servo in a rig?
Yeah, maybe somewhere. Well, yes, I do. I'm trying to think which one.
Okay, that's what I was just wondering. It was in the rig, so you used it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the servo that I put in that rig that I gave Andy for his birthday. Remember?
That one black Chevy.
Yeah, the 3D printed Chevy from Eric.
Yeah.
That came the same chassis you've got there. Yeah.
So you put the servo in that truck. Okay, that's cool. So
Oh yeah, and it's way powerful enough for that rig, and that rig comes in 420-ish, right around Stone Gym time again.
Oh, Oh.
I mean, come on, we said 420, right?
Sure
Heck
did.
yeah.
Cheers,
True.
cheers.
You don't need to have all that extra servo. You
Heat
don't need
Master
it.
just said he's over there putting 2 kilogram
Yeah.
servos.
Yeah.
Right, man. That's what I'm talking. I mean, you know, he puts out great stuff. It's going to cost you a little bit of money, but it's certainly well worth what you're paying. Like I've said to people, if you get a black label, you get a black label servo for your rig, and that'll be the last servo you need to buy for that rig. You won't be replacing it. You know, it'll last the lifetime of that vehicle. Granted, I mean, don't try to kill it and then call me a liar. But you know, if you just drive your rig and do what you do with a rig, you are not going to kill that servo.
Good to see you still out there, Hood Wiz. Hell yeah.
Hood Wiz, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Right.
Haven't heard from you in a minute.
He did that stuff.
That's the new comp chassis kit from MOFO, the Stingray.
Yeah.
Comes with awesome chassis. You can do it with that hoop on the top and then the roof, or you could go with a body. You can actually leave that hoop off and put a body on it. You can see that it's got the front lower links. They got this funky fish shape with the big 2 holes in it. And then down at the lower part, off screen there, it's got a 3D printed piece that goes in it. And that will turn you both links into basically just one nice slide from the axle all the way back past the transmission skid there. Just going to be one nice smooth. And then it's got a carrier bearing and then the big hooped rear links. And if you want to see it put together, we're going to trouble Jay again. Oh, he's not here. He'll come back. He's got one put together that he can show you. So you can see those big upper or rear links there, the big hoops. So yeah, this thing is awesome. It's, you know, he's come out with the weight hangers to put on your axles so that they sit inside the 1.8 rims. Like Max has there. And so you can he's got different slugs to put in those lower links. You've seen those holes. Those are for the slugs for the different. He's got brass, tungsten, stainless, and then the same slugs that go there will actually fit in the weight hangers that'll fit inside those 1.8 rims. This is a culmination of everything we've learned over the last 6 years and 24. And then Nick put all kinds of time into that chassis geometry and, you know, the links and everything. Yeah. Yep. Designed to be a rear steer.
Yep. Now I gotta get another axle. I'm gonna do the rear steer probably. Gotta.
I mean, that's what it's set up to, you know, just be the full bonkers, you know, everything, every trick, you know, everything you can do. It's very cool. Very good design. Chassis is about 169. He's got a real cool drop down, like interactive menu where you can go through and choose everything to, you know, okay, I want this, I want that, you know, I want these axles, I want this, and everything you need to put it together.
Another one.
So
I can do rear steer. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, he's got another housing.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Oh, look at you showing off over here.
Well, I don't mean to, but I have them.
Oh, I'm just messing with you, dude.
These were bought as nylons, and I bought brass housings and everything. So I just kind of put these back together. I was like, all you have to do is buy axles and bearings.
Yeah, your internals, right?
Yeah, and we're good to go again. You know?
Yeah. Well, I hang on to everything like that. I do exactly. I do that because, you know,
I have gears.
You never know what you're gonna need. You know.
Yep.
And really, with a nylon in the rear, that's less weight. So, you'll be able to dial that in,
Even
as
more
far
so.
as your balance,
Yeah.
with a lighter axle in the rear.
Yeah.
Plus, and you may think, well, okay, but then I'll have to add more weight, in like those weight hangers. Right.
Yeah.
But that's lower weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be lower weight in those weight hangers than the axle weight would actually be. So it would actually
True.
be advantageous to go with the nylon axle
Yep.
housing and then move that weight down into those weight hangers and throw in
Oh,
another
yeah.
slug. So actually, that's going to work out perfectly for you.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's a good theory right there.
I'm sticking to it.
We're gonna have to pull those out of the junkyard box of my, not junk, but extra parts.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's why I have my build boxes, because then when I'm done, I have all those pieces that went to this build that I can hold. And then it's like, oh, well, I want to change something. So then you've got those pieces and you can make those changes. And until you get to that final, that final where, okay, this is what I like. And I'm never changing it again. Then you can recycle all those other things back into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat Master's going to remove a bunch of weight off his truck when he gets it here.
Yep.
Cool. Cutting and drilling and deleting parts. Look, locking transmission into low gear. Obtain the coveted 6238. That's going to take some sacrifice. Awesome, man. Sounds good. I can't wait to see what you do with it. We'll have to have you get on here and show us when you're crawling sometime or something.
Pretty cool.
Patrick got one too, so he's going to be joining Yeet Master in the build there. That'll be cool to see you guys working together and building those things.
Oh yeah.
So, Jay, you need to show us your rig.
Oh yeah, Jay. We got somebody just dropped in. Hoodwiz is here, and I was telling him about the Stingray, and so he'd like to see it all assembled and beautiful. Or disassembled and beautiful.
Hey, Hoodwiz, you're gonna have to go back to the beginning and look at it.
Yeah, no, I think he can get the idea. Hoodwiz been with us since the beginning. He knows what he's doing. So yeah, you can see how those lower links, they're just a slide basically. The black pieces occupy all that space and just make it a nice smooth. I bought a Flub RC drip kit. Oh, no kidding. Around Thanksgiving last year. He's building that finally. Okay, and those of you who don't know, the Flub RC drip, that goes for the SCX30. It's a little tiny cage, kind of like the Piranha, like the MOFO Piranha.
Cool.
Starting with a DVRC chassis.
Stupid talk tax. They don't sound it. I'm reading what Hoodwiz said. Yeah.
This is the MOFO, the Pocket Snake chassis.
Yeah.
Here, let me
So you said that.
So there's a Pocket Snake chassis, and I painted the skid links and chassis rails to match up with my with the body. This is the MOFO Vin toy, and then I painted that up. Put a Stormtrooper in there. Yeah, and then those are those Injora module wheels. And then, of course, if it's a Pocket Snake, it needs some Vipers. So those are those Mias Viper tires. Thought that was pretty cool.
I like the through axle, your through open housing with diff cover.
Do what? I'm sorry.
It looked like an open diff cover, like you could put a through axle through it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Well, they have come out with the 6x6 mods you can do. So,
Mhm.
For 30s, yeah. I've seen some, yeah.
okay. The drip is a 24th scale. I'm sorry. Yeah, the droplet is the 30th. Okay, my mistake. Right. Okay, so
Well, we all know
Mhm.
what's going on here.
okay.
Back in that mental hospital. My guess is that Libby been downward spiral ever since. Libby says that's going to be properly judged.
Okay. Hood said he's still building trucks, but he's got so much going on with his business
Yeah.
life that he just doesn't have the time for social media. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes to hang out with us again,
Yeah.
man. Okay, so the
Oh, yeah,
drip.
good to see you,
Okay,
man.
that's right. I got them mixed up. So cool.
Mhm.
Erie Tech released that 6x630.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Titanium cage.
Yeah,
Good
and then
tongue.
of course you got to get the exo cage for it, right? You know,
Right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I mean, if you're gonna go that far, right, you gotta.
gotta go that way.
Of course, smart girl. I used to help with her science homework. She
Nice.
two spend time alone again. Sometimes.
Well, that's cool, man. You know, nobody's got to talk to you. I mean, cool that you did, but yeah, I'm glad you watch and hang out and get something out of it. You know us. You've been around.
Mhm.
Cool, man. I'm glad you get to hang out. Some nice
That's cool.
dabbage.
Yeah.
That's what I make right out of my backyard, man. Well, if you get up here to visit, Hoodwiz used to live here. He used to live just up in Jackson, just north of me, that big town I talk about. That's where he's from. So, like, when we first started talking, I'd be talking about places, or he would bring up places, and we both knew. It's interesting when you meet somebody from,
Yeah.
somewhere so far away from home, and here they know home.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Good. You get a lot of people in your neighborhood.
No fucking way, dude. What was that, David?
And you met a lot, like, Jason and Kevin and
Oh shit, yeah.
all those people you met in that
Yep.
room
Hey.
of RC cars.
Oh, dude, yeah. You should see my friend list on Facebook. Yeah, it's huge. I mean, to me, it's huge. I don't, we're not talking thousands or even, there's several hundred, but to me, that's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, so
20 people to me, it's huge.
Hoodwood said he's coming up next month for King Salmon season. Going to be launching off of Muskegon. Okay. Definitely going to be around Jackson because there's a few people in Jackson I got to stop and see. No, you're not too far from there. Where 12 and 127 the Harley shop is. You know where that's at, dude. Right down the street from the Harley shop.
Right down the road.
Well, where US 12 and 127 come together,
Yeah.
it's called the Artesian Wells. Because there's actually an artesian well. Those of you who don't know, an artesian well is water that wells up out of the ground on its own because of the water pressure in the terrain around you. And because the water level in the hills around you is higher than the actual ground you're on, you can actually have what's called an artesian well come up. And so that's what it is right down there. And so there's been the artesian well forever. I can show, like I've found online, there's a historical society of this area, and there's pictures dating back 150 years of the artesian well that was set up there, and it's still there.
Yeah.
But now there's a
Sure.
Harley shop and a bar and a gas station.
Right.
As fast as 2 weeks or so.
Wow.
For years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, revoke and leave skin noticeably clearer.
Name mine downhills.
Treatment test blood work and serious infections
Limbo Winkleton.
I like that. I have never tried it. You're saying that I don't know what you're talking about.
No, south of town, south of Jackson. There, Hoodless.
I was talking dirt though. Dirt.
You head straight south out of town. You go
No,
about
I
15
want to
miles.
get that. I keep forgetting. I was reading Derp's comment.
Go out past Michigan Center and Vandercook and keep on going out toward the lakes, man. So has anybody tried the 24 scale Endura worm gear transmission?
Is that
no,
the
actually,
30 scale?
What's that?
That's the 30 scale transmission, right? That they put
Well,
on the
it's-
24.
Yeah, exactly. It's set up to be run on a
Okay.
24 scale skid. But yeah, it's the
Okay.
same
Now-
transmission.
Okay, I know what he's talking about. Okay. No, I have not. I've never ran a 30.
Yeah, Hoodwiz, if you head out that way, you go past Concord and Hanover Horton and that. Keep on going, you get down to Moscow. Moscow is on 12, so then you would head back east to get to where I'm at from there. So yeah, Concord, Hanover Horton, and that area. Like I said, you just keep going south and you'll come into US 12 there at Moscow, going down Moscow Road. No, not Cascades, 127. Go out to Myers on the east side. Take 127 south. Out past Michigan Center, that section of 127.
I think it looks
They're
cool
gonna
as
get
hell.
one of those transmissions. That's cool, man.
I think it's cool as hell. I want to get one, dude. I was like, damn, that looks badass.
Yeah.
Looks like this big old knuckles sitting up there, like spinning forward.
Right, man. When you're here,
Badass
hit me up.
looking.
Right, Derp. Yep. It's based on the 30th scale, but yeah, we know you love your slow speed versus the fast.
Yeah.
Derp took his Defender out today. Need to put an Axe R2 into it, slow it way down.
Well, get off the table.
Oh, of course, Sheet Master. Thanks for joining us, hanging out. Glad you're here. We just hang out and talk about stuff and try to help each other as best we can.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess what we've always talked it's like Cheers. Remember the TV show Cheers? Everybody shows up. We yell your name when you come in the door, and we talk about whatever's on each other's minds.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
Derp says, "Get me an X-Max. I wanted fast."
That's fast.
Yeah. It is fast.
I like slow all the way up until you get to that step up, and you just slow won't get there. Slow won't get there. Slow won't get there. Slow won't get there. And after a bit of that, it's like, all right, I just need a little blip.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, if you've got a brushless motor, the only brushless motor I have personally run that wouldn't give me that blip of speed I need is the SMP, the slow motion pancake from MOFO. It's just too slow. I mean, Don't get me wrong, Derp would absolutely love the SMP because you can make your tires move so slow that, I mean, you can see the motor turning, but your tires aren't. I mein, you're like, no, they're not moving. And then you look back like 5 minutes later and your rig has moved a quarter inch. Which is awesome. I love that. But at the same time, you need that little bit of speed to be able to do those step ups, sometimes. Where it's just like you just can't get the traction, or it's just too much. You're right there, but it just won't do it. So, you know,
Yeah.
you just need that little blip.
You'd have to put in like overdrive and get that speed back.
Well, thanks, Derp. He says, but this is the best RC gang there is. We try.
They're all awesome, dude. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
Derp says he's got, it's the in-between that sucks. He says he's got a rig that'll do 10 centimeters over 2 minutes. Wow. Now that is slow. 10 centimeters. Now, mind you, an inch is 25, or no, 10 centimeters. No, I was thinking millimeters. Okay, so 10 centimeters, let's see, that's 4 inches. 4 inches over 2 minutes. So that's an inch every 30 seconds. That's slow.
Yeah. That wide
That's
opening
kind of what I've been doing with. Sorry, go ahead.
The itch, rash, and skin pain of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now I have Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
Troy Posty had to outdo me. He used some FCX trans to get more time. Oh, you guys are actually like trying to go like do a challenge. That's great. I'll have to mess around and see what I can come up with. Because see, I have a few. Now, don't get me wrong. See, I have several of the SMPs. I mean, like 3 or 4 of them. I like the motor. Because see, you can play around with MOFO offers 11 diff gears. You have stock, and then you have 5 over and 5 under drive. So if I went to full, like 7% under or whatever, you know, just the minimum under drive with an SMP,
It'd probably be like an hour.
I bet I could get down there.
That's extra far. That's like pushing it to the gas station.
This girl today?
Yeah, as long as you've got the traction, Derp, yeah, slow is a blast. Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, but every once in a while you've got to do it, man. You just gotta, you know, every once in a while, Derp, you got to put the hammer down because there's no other answer.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
How much does my mother?
Yeah, there's a couple spots on my course that you don't really have a whole lot of choice. You just got to put the hammer down and hope. Right.
Yeah.
You go up in this face up here, right off, you know, this rocky face right here that's all just rocks all, and it's really steep. So, you know, you get to these points where you just can't get it. You can't get it. You can't get it. You can't get it.
Right.
You just keep one step up, one step down, one step up, one step down. So you just give her a little punch and it's like, hops up. Now you can go back to your nice slow. Derp took his 10th out beside the train tracks. 2 guys were in the caboose and he just waved at them. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know they had guys riding in cabooses anymore these days.
Right.
I thought it was all, you know, automatic controls and shit by now. I mean, not that I don't. I prefer having a couple guys running in the caboose. Yeah, you know, Derp says, I know they were like, dang. Yeah. You know, heck yeah. Anytime you're working and you see somebody playing, yeah, you're like, oh man, I wish I was out there on the lake with him or whatever.
Right.
Oh, it changed. They had taken him out, but now they put him back, he says. Huh, cool. Excellent. Good to see that they're putting people back in a job instead of taking them out. Started collecting rocks. Heat Master says, "Heck yeah, we love rocks."
Yeah, I love it.
Matter of fact, the MOFO sticker sheet has stickers that say "I love rocks." Here's one right here. As a matter of fact, this is come off straight off the MOFO stick. All right, dang thing wants to play games. There you go. I love rocks.
That's awesome.
Little guy.
That thing's so cool. Trips me out.
Yeah. I actually was able to order up a couple of receivers today because I got my paycheck. So I was able to order a couple of the 4 channels so that I can get some of my trucks running because I'm short on receivers.
Yeah, I'm short on that. I've been dreading that.
Oh, dude, I'll have to send you the link. I found if you use the 4-channel GT5s, Fly Sky. I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I do use them, but I don't. The radio with the what the hell is this radio called? But it binds with it, and then but it's like it's weird, dude. It will unbind and then it will bind and unbind and just stand go back and forth.
Huh.
With the radio.
Well, anybody that is looking for a 4-channel Fly Sky GT5 receiver, I've got a link, and I wish I knew how to put a link up in my chat, but I don't. But they're on Amazon. I found them 3 for $25. So that's the cheapest I've ever found them. Because that's less than $10 a piece.
Right.
It's like eight and change. So usually they're like anywhere from 14 to 20 a piece. Usually.
Yeah, because I spent like 15 something when I bought mine off of Tiny Truck, Little Guy Tiny Truck or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Usually that's.
Yeah. I bought mine off of his. That's how I found out it binds and then it unbinds.
But I mean that's an awesome deal. 8 and change.
Use the GT5 or whatever.
Derp said he thinks he's going to get into the 30th. Awesome, man. You love him. The only issue you have with 30s is for me is the damn skid uses fucking Phillips head for the link screws. That's the only screws in it really that are that size. Everything else is, but the screws that are in your skid are all those Phillips head. They're super tiny. But if you just take your time and you get you a good quality screwdriver, there was the one that came with the Mias Ripper chassis, the plastic Mias Ripper chassis, came with a screwdriver, and that's a real nice screwdriver. And then MOFO came out with his. And so you get you a good screwdriver, real tiny, and also MOFO sells a kit of those little tiny screws with the Phillips head, and he's got all 3 lengths. You get the whole package, and I would suggest getting those. And then every time you're using those screws, if you have to take them out, throw them out and put new ones in. And then you will never be worrying about having an issue. On the off chance that you fuck up, I actually broke one off in my skid, came at it from the other side, and was able to drive it out. So, or no, I didn't come in from the other side. I used another screw, and I pushed it through from this side. So, do all the precautions, run a tap through there before you gonna run them so you're not gonna have issues hanging up. But yeah, other than that, I've been thinking real hard about just going ahead and redoing them 1.4 completely. Just drilling them. I don't know if I'd need to drill it. Probably need to put like a one mil drill bit through there and retap them all for 1.4. But then you'd have to go and monkey with the balls.
Yep.
Because all these balls are, for that tiny little screw, all your link balls and everything. So, I don't know. But like in your axles are all 1.4 screws. So they have 1.4 balls. So the balls are available.
It's okay. We gotta go anyway.
That's cool.
It's a surprise. Father's Day. That's me.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a nice Mother's Day card. And is that
Okay.
by herself?
Hey, you master got a pretty good amount of rocks. Not massive or anything, but I'll get there. Yeah, well, you don't need giant rocks for little vehicles. I mean, maybe like one good sized one, maybe say 1.5 feet or something is going to make a base, a giant rock base. If you're thinking about any, like 1-to-1 crawling you've ever watched, like Moab or something, you see one big giant rock. But, I mean, pretty much what I've tried to do is get, grapefruit sized roughly, but I look for rocks with character, any kind of more than just some rounded, because that's what we got a lot of here in Michigan. It's just, glacial rock, that's just been rolled under a glacier and now it's a oblong or a ball or whatever. And there's no character whatsoever, So anything I can find that's been broke up and got weird shape to it and angles or anything like that. And then I try to like submerge them into the ground somewhat, and then build off of that and then subducting other rocks around it lower and, so that you're getting this where they're coming up out of the ground kind of naturally, really. Lachlan said, so did the OG LGRP sticker sheets had I love rocks and built not bought? Yeah, I remember those. Patrick said, yeah, you'll see everywhere you go, you'll see rocks you can't pass up. Just don't get arrested.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take off, Jim. You guys have a good night.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you later.
Yeah.
I
We'll
do.
see you on the next one, Max, Jay.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man.
Cat. Peace out.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good
Peace.
night.
You too.
Heck yeah. Dirt says he's got some ideas for small scale that no one else is doing. Might need to get a patent. Well, I'll be looking forward. I'm not even going to ask, man. When you get it together, show us. I can't wait. That'll be cool to see. I've had this idea about, have you ever heard of Car Wars? It was like a role-playing game back in like the 80s and shit. They also 70s, 80s and on from there. But nowadays they have this thing called Gaslands where people take Hot Wheels cars and they deck them all out with armor and guns and all kinds of weirdness. And then they like play based on rules and a course. And, basically your team kills the other team's cars. And I thought, man, if we could do something like that with like 3D printing and, do like, bodies that we could put on our 24s, and they'd have guns and this and that. And I thought, well, how could you, do attacks though and whatever. And I thought maybe if you did So you'd have target spots on the bodies, and those target spots would have a magnet like stuck in from the backside, right? And then your weapon would stick out, or you'd have multiple weapons, and they would stick out from your vehicle. And so the weapon, at the end of the weapon, it would have a little piece of metal that you would have, like, basically, like, it would look like an explosion or something with a magnet in it. And so that could stick to the gun with that little piece of metal. And then when you drove up and touched the other guy's car, because his has a magnet in the body, the magnet would be attracted to the other magnet stronger than it was attracted to the gun. You follow?
Yeah, I got you.
So then you could do like car wars and like take each other out. I mean, it sounds fun and all, but it probably wouldn't go anywhere. It wouldn't be worth doing and all that. But it sounds cool. But
yeah, that does.
But who knows? Maybe people would think it was more fun than I think. I don't know. I mean, drive around a course and chase each other. 2 hits and you're out, or 3 hits and you're out, or what? I don't know. You have to figure out. You have to figure out some rules, but you could do it. Hell, even just 1 hit, it'd be like tag. Tag, you're it.
Yeah.
You're it. Yeah.
And they's got to stop and take it off and stick it on their gun, and you run away. You might be surprised just how much fun that would be. I got a couple mini bikes a few years back, and about 10 years or so. And anyhow, and me and a buddy were out running around on the property, and we were driving, was riding on the trails and shit. He was right next to me. I reached over, I'm like, tag, you're it. And I took off. You never heard 2 men laugh so hard. Chasing each other around on these trails and shit. Max and the Stingray.
You ain't got that thing together yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. So Derp has a dope idea to make things work at a smaller scale to make some smooth crawling. Excellent. Balls, monkey balls. Patrick.
It comes with little wrenches too.
Yeah, those things are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, Derp, can't wait to see what it is, man. Derp says he don't want to say what it is, but it'll make a huge difference in crawling scale, even up to 10th scale.
10th scale, nice. I love
Heatmaster has a lot of jagged limestone. Oh man, wish we could do some trading. Derp, yeah, same here, just round. Yeah, just everything's rounded. I mean, see, that's just the thing, though. I find a lot of rocks like on the side of the road or on the side of farm fields that are like broken up and have, some character. So that's where I get my rocks. Need some mountain rocks, yes. Oregon has all types of rocks. Well, you're just bragging now, Patrick.
I got big ones, little ones.
Derp remembers Car Wars, the tabletop game. Yes, exactly. Unreal idea for RCs. Yeah, it would be.
Oh, yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons with 24s. Yeah, Lachlan, kinda. Just roll the dice. Well, if we did it like that with magnets and stuff, you wouldn't need to. Car Wars was cool, Derp. Yeah, it was like D&D. You had, maps, and you would, set everything up, and you had movement, and how far you could move and around, and.
No, he knows how to stay off the grid. Vincent and Fenner with parents now.
They just let some guy take their 14-year-old away for a week?
Yeah.
What happened to my family?
I'm gonna grab the other guy's handlebars and make him wave. Right. He's talking about the mini bikes.
Nice.
Derp doesn't drive anymore, so he's got to be a local. Star Wars, but slow as fuck scale would be sick. Yeah, it would be something different to mess with.
Well, that's different. Well,
Well, insane level of skill. Yeah, sure. Because, you know, I mean, you'd have to like touch your weapon to a particular spot on the body of their car. And the other thing about it is, you know, depending on how you went and did the, you know, what the rules were, maybe you wouldn't know where those spots were, maybe, is what I'm trying to get to, you know.
right.
I mean, you'd have to have one on the back and you'd have to have, you know, one on the side and the front, you know, obviously, but, you know, maybe get a little tricky and you know, move it around a little bit. So it's not just like dead center, you know, because I mean, that's not my weak spot. My weak spot's over here. I don't know. I guess, you know, that'd be rules you could work out with your people you play with. But like I say, I don't really see that going anywhere, but it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
You never know, though. Maybe somebody would catch that idea and be like, "Hey, I could start putting those bodies out." Because that's all you need is just bodies and some way to mount, you know, have some sort of mount system that you could just hook to the chassis. But you could do them with 30 scales. You could do them with 24. You could do with any really, but I've had this idea for a few years now, actually. But you could do different like armored car type vehicle bodies or whatever. Especially if you're running on like a course like mine, you know, because, you know, the terrain's always moving and everything. So to actually line your weapon up with their car and hit the right spot, you know, might be harder than you think. Just dropped a link to watch.
Yes, he confided in me.
Are the Injora silicone inserts good? Well,
Yes and no. They're cheap, and you can modify them to make them work for you. You can tune them and make them work.
one of the biggest problems go ahead.
I prefer the 3D printed ones myself, but you can make those inserts definitely work. I have a couple of rigs that I have them in like the front, catch a little extra weight, and being able to adjust it a little bit for the weight of the front of the truck.
Okay.
You kind of can't do that with 3D printed inserts.
The ones I've had a couple sets, and the thing that I had a problem with is that they're compartmentalized, so that you can't really vent them because there's so many separate compartments, and you could vent your tires or vent your rims, but there's no way that the air can escape from each of those individual compartments. And so then you don't really get, you know, as good of a, they maintain to the, you know, the same as more pressure in your wheels, right? You know, you can't get that really aired down effect.
Yeah.
Is what I experienced with them. I have heard of people taking and like cutting out like, you know, certain sections, like so that all the compartmentalization is breached, basically. I've heard of people doing that mod and being able to get them to vent.
Yeah.
You know, I would go with the absolute like softest ones for your first ones and see what you thought of that. And then if you liked them, but you thought maybe they needed a little firmer, then you can try the next step up from that. But I would definitely start as soft as you can get. I mean, they're not that expensive. It's certainly a great way to try an entry level into doing inserts. and you could try them and see what you thought. The best inserts I've run across are the ones that Jay put me on to, the Banff.
Yeah.
Badass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They're 3D printed.
help you contour to whatever you're driving over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I run in all my rigs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like these tires right here are the razor wires, and from Upgrade, that's the A-Main house brand, and then it's got the Banff inserts in there, and I mean these things are just like they're super soft. Just yeah, that same tire. Yeah, that same exact tire and rim. Well, not rim. He's got a different rim, but
No,
same exact tire.
Yeah.
These are actually MOFO Super DDP. That's a plus 3 MF6 insert. And MOFO has zeros and plus 6, and you can get them in aluminum like that, or you can get them in brass. And this rim is reversible, so it's set up as a shallow. You could flip this hub around to the other side, and then you'd have a deep dish. So
Yep.
a lot of versatility in the products from MOFO and the way you can set things up. You can also go with a brass inner ring or stick with the aluminum ring, so you can gain weight that way too. You can get real heavy with the brass inner, and then say a plus 6 hub right there, and throw some real weight at it. Yeah, I have.
Those are my super DDPs with the brass patty weights and between it.
Here's my MOFO rims.
Yeah. I only have a few. MOFO rims.
So these are some 1-ups with a brass inner ring.
Nice.
They're real deep.
Those are deep dish.
And here's another set in bronze.
Mm.
Here's a set of inner rings, brass rings.
I think there's like 2 new colors now.
Yeah, he's got new colors.
Got like a chrome finish one, I think is one of them. I don't know. He's got a nice selection of colors. There's 2 or 3 new colors.
These are what's called the UPW.
Yeah.
And so these are just like the DDPs I showed you, but that ring is removable. And you can do different rings. You've got all kinds of different styles of rings. You can get brass rings. You can get all kinds of different colors.
The DDP, PPD ones, yeah. Those are cool reels.
See, there's a plus 6 hub in brass. There's the same hub in aluminum.
Here's some with different color rings on a black Super DDP.
That's a 0 in brass.
This is a double immersion. Don't be afraid.
Pretty cool.
Here's a whole bunch of the bunch of the zeros that come with your rims when you buy them.
You can pick colors and
when you order your rims, your hubs will come with those aluminum zeros.
Afraid to look at your credit card statements? You're not alone. With a home equity loan from mortgage. You could wipe out your high interest credit card and make a fresh start. See what
Here's a set of MOFOs. These were some early 3D printed ones that took the MF6 hubs.
Oh wow, yeah.
These are 3D printed.
Have a great day.
That's cool.
I started noticing.
And these are the 3D printed Lone Stars.
Yeah, those are stretch over glue on.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Same as
Yeah, that was a long time ago already. Wow.
These are the same, like that stretch over.
Yep.
But yeah, these are the Lone Stars. Lone Star. Hey, come on, you got to give him a break. He's from Texas.
Yeah.
He had to have a Lone Star or something.
Yeah, man. Mad Viking says he got the Carolina wheels.
These are all the screws I've got from all the rims I've gotten. All the extra screws. Look at that.
Oh.
I got silvers and blacks.
Wow.
Well, when you get your rims, you always get extra screws. Well, all my extras just kept going in the bag, going in the bag, going in the bag.
Oh, yeah, you might as well.
So if I lose a screw, I've got one.
You don't want to be, if you have,
You can't be screwing around.
No, exactly.
Did she say that they did?
No, I got a little bin like that, but not as big as that. Not even close.
Zero AI. No AI. I know how you do that stuff. Yep, that's right. Lachlan, good advice there. Make only one change at a time, and then you test that and find that where you're at with that. Yes, Lachlan. Yep, you could drill holes for those inserts to vent them. Oh, Derp likes his airlocked with no. Now, is that with or without foams? I'm curious. I know what you're saying about the airlock, though. I've done that with no foams myself. For the scale feel right. Badass MOFO, right? Derp. Lachlan says, I used to cut holes in my tires to vent like 2FMRC. Yeah, there's plenty of people that have good luck with that. Myself, I can't bring myself to do it because me and Murphy, we're on real good terms. And, or bad terms, depending on how you look at that, I guess. We're well acquainted, let's say that. So if I put a hole in my tire, Murphy will rip my tire to pieces. I've been telling you. So I vent my rims. And if I choose I don't want it vented any longer, it's not that hard. You can just take a little silicone and wipe it on the hole, and that'll fill the hole and harden up, and you'll no longer have a vent. So that's why I do it that way, because me and Murphy know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weight would you? Okay, so Yeetmaster was asking about like the Banffs there. Jay, what kind of weight would you run on an insert like that? Vince Fabrizio, hi, buddy.
So their standard insert that you would go on their website and order is probably somewhere around 400 to 500 grams. Anything more than 500 grams, you need to request from him a little heavier of an insert, which would be like 15% infill, and then that'll change the stiffness of the tire of the squish in the sidewall.
Yeah, Lachlan, Murphy's Law. That's right, brother. We're well acquainted. So Vince Fabrizio asked Jay what you're working on.
Just swapping axles from one rig to another. changing changing a little bit of weight in the Stingray, so I can try to hopefully get this thing at like 61% in the front. I'm hoping.
So Vince said he can't wait to start a new build for MOFO. Heck yeah, man. That's what Paul's got right here is the new Stingray. Yep. So he's got it sitting right there. You can see comes with the links. Those front links are just crazy how he's got them set up to take the slugs, and then the 3D printed section of the front links actually turns into a kick-ass slider that, you know, runs straight back from the axle all the way through your transmission slider. Basically, it's just a big piece of nice slick skid for you. Got those big long links in the back, carrier bearing.
Yeah, it's cool.
You can run it with the upper hoops there and make it, you know, serious comp rig with the roof, or you could run it with a body. Just leave those hoops off, and you could run a body on it if you like. And we've got magnet mounts.
Yeah. Those are those weights for those front arms.
Yeah, right. And then those are the same slugs that'll fit in the weight hangers that MOFO has come out with for the 1.8 wheels, which is all part of the what you want to set up on this one. So very cool. And he's got them in brass, tungsten, stainless, so you can actually dial it in. You know, between the weight hangers in the front and the back, and then in the links there. You'll be able to throw quite a bit of weight down low.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Vince says, Jay, I met you at a comp. I've met you before at a comp.
Now I got to do a class 3 comp rig, you know, like for official.
Where at?
That's where we're at.
Vince wants to go for class 2.
Class 2 is good.
A Badiator would be good for class 2.
Yeah, Badiator, awesome. That's a bad Badiator.
And you can go with the Badiator body, or you could do various, you know, 3D printed or Lexan.
Yeah.
However you wanted to go with that.
It could.
Jersey RC, he said.
Oh, okay.
Lachlan said Vince is everywhere.
Yeah, that's my hometown.
Oh, okay.
Go to.
Is that where you're from, Vince, or were you just visiting?
I also have evidence that my client is willing to testify to that Paul Lee forced him into demeaning sexual acts that left my client open to being blackmailed. So, given all of this, I'll be bringing in a motion to drop the charges.
Are you in court?
Me? No. I think Law and Order is playing in the background.
Yeah. So Patrick's taking off. He's going to go to sleep. Have a great week, he says. Yeah, you too, Patrick. We'll catch you on Saturday. Probably see you Friday on WB's channel. More than likely. Or not. I don't know. Oh, okay. Vince is from Philadelphia, and we don't have comms, he says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel you there, man. I would have to travel at least 50 miles to the nearest comp. And the comps the comp I would be traveling to usually has like a lot of people. I don't even want to throw a number out there. I mean, so many people that you are going to be waiting. I mean, unless you're like first on the list or something, you're going to be waiting like hours. Hours to ever run. and then it's timed. You'll get your 3 or 4 minutes or whatever it is, and then you're done. So unless you've signed up for several and of course paid for several, I mean, that's an awful lot of time and driving and everything for one run for 4 minutes or whatever. So
Yeah.
certainly just not worth it. I mean, it was cool to go and experience and meet people and have a good time, but I can't be a comper. It just wouldn't work out.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody. I've had guys come out that they just build and play with them, and run in their backyards and stuff like that. Come out to the comp and they're like, "Yeah, this isn't for me."
Well, I don't mind going, and I have absolutely zero expectation when I go. So it's like it's fun for me just to run, and and I know flat out. Okay, the guy that's there every week, every comp. Yeah, I'm not gonna beat him. It's just not even. It's not even possible. I know that. So, and I'm not even gonna get anywhere near the podium. So, okay, with that, now the pressure's off. I don't have to stress at anything. It's just a good time, and you get to watch other people run and learn some things, and all that stuff that just by yourself on your course. There's no interaction. There's no, not so much input. So it's cool to go and experience it and learn. But unless you live around there, you just it's just not feasible for most people.
Yeah.
Well,
Things changed between us after.
But it's cool to go and watch you guys that do know what you're doing and put in the time and come up with all these little things that make it that much better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a couple buddies that I got one buddy that he goes to pretty much all the comps. He does 10 scales. I mean, he's really into it. He probably spends, I'll bet you 25 hours a week testing, tuning. He doesn't have kids or a wife, so, but yeah, he's
so he's got money.
Yeah, he's got a little money. He's definitely got the best of the best.
Does he have a dog?
I don't think so.
Oh man,
he probably should.
Yeah,
he needs something to pay attention to more than just RCs.
Oh, dogs are the best.
For sure.
Just pure love and fur. It said, what axle are you working on?
X15s.
Huh.
Lachlan said, no dog, he needs one. He also
Good
said,
axle.
smart man.
Nice.
Easier than embarrassing.
So what are you doing to this one?
So the Stingray had nylon axles in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the C-hubs were aluminum. So I had an aluminum axle with brass C-hubs on it.
Okay.
So I just flip-flopped the axles. I just switched
Right.
back to completely, taking them fully apart. Because either way, I got to take them apart. So I figured I'll just change them over. Adds a little more extra weight with the aluminum and the brass C-hubs.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get that weight bias to a little closer to where I want to be.
Okay. So you're running the nylon, or you're going to run aluminum?
I'm running aluminum now.
Oh, okay.
So I got nylons in the back, but the front's got aluminum.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about with Paul here. He he was going through his stuff. He found him a nylon steering axle for the rear. So that's going to be the same setup, more or less, that you're running with the aluminum in the front and the nylon in the rear.
Yeah.
So there you go, Paul. See, serendipity.
I got it sitting there. I gotta get some internals. That's fine. Easy enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. My favorite combo with the MOFO X15s is to get a set of the nylons and then brass them out. You know.
Yep.
Brass C's, brass knuckles, brass steering link, even a brass servo tray.
Yep.
I don't bother with the brass diff cover and, you know, leaving the axles, the nylon housing, because you get that, you know, they're more than strong enough, and you're getting that nice, you know, they slide on everything really well, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
but but picking up all that brass, you get the weight back you need. I mean, you're not giving up much with that housing. I mean, you could throw a brass housing on there, pick up quite a bit of weight, but at an aluminum housing, you're not losing too much.
No,
and
the weight difference is like you're talking like 1.5 grams to 2 grams.
Yeah, there we go. So, you know, I mean, if for that added slickness on the rocks, I think that's worth.
Yeah. Durability.
I need more MOFO stuff in my life. Awesome customer service, right, Mad Viking? Absolutely, dude. He does. They have the best.
Yep.
He's always been like that since the very beginning. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All of my rigs are, you know, even when I get like some off-brand chassis, you know, some other chassis, whether it be a Killer or a Maz or a Hardpark or any of those, they're mostly running MOFO drive lines. And you know, links, a lot of my links are MOFO, but I started making my own links a while ago, so a lot of my rigs have my own custom made links. Oh, that's another Stingray sticker.
Yeah.
Heck
Saw
yeah.
that, right?
You get a huge sticker package with that chassis, man. Because it's a big sheet, and then that other sheet, and then several Stingray stickers, and because you got that one, and then the last one, and then the Stingray symbol stickers. You know, those are cool. Something like that, you could like put one on the roof of the Stingray, and then one on your controller.
Yep. So one right on the roof like here. Yep.
Yeah. Then one on your controller.
Yep. One on the controller. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I got the American flag one too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones he's come out with. So yeah, he came out with a huge sticker package in this one. And then those mini wrenches he came out with, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're right there.
And open end and box end.
Yep.
For being able to do the nuts.
Yep. These nuts.
The tiny nuts.
Yeah, I give you a way to hold them if you know doing upper link mount. Pass the nut through, put a nut on the other end. Instead of using pliers to hold it, give you a little wrench, you can tighten it down.
Vince said he needs to get a good set of those corner scales. Yeah.
AliExpress.
I got this Sky IOC one. I bought it like many years ago now. Works great.
You have the wired one or the wireless one?
Battery powered.
No, is it Bluetooth? Is it Bluetooth? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like this one then. This is the Sky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep mine in the box. That way I don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works great.
Yeah. These are great
I got
scales.
batteries for it if you need it.
I'm still on the original batteries. I've had these for 4 or 5 years now, at least 4 years. I think I picked mine up off Amazon for like $100.
Well, sounds about right. Yeah.
And the cool thing about it with the Bluetooth, I mean, see, I originally wanted the wired ones, but then when I went to I could finally get a set, they didn't have them anymore. They had gone completely to Bluetooth.
Yeah, my original one was wired. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. I'm not a big on tech, but I will say that, okay, they're Bluetooth. And so this is an old phone. This was the phone I was using when I got these. And so you download the app, you know, and you have it on your phone. Well, now that I'm not using this phone anymore, well, it's my dedicated screen. All I got to do is just keep it charged and, you know, or charge it up, but I just keep it charged. And then anytime I want to use my scales, here's my display right here.
It would work, right?
And, you know, it still works. It works just fine because, you know, you can turn on the Bluetooth on the phone and it links up with the scales. You don't need no internet or none of that. You don't need a phone link connection, none of that. So, you know, and I still have it on this phone, which I'm on right now that we're using. I can pull it up on that phone as well. But, I mean, this just makes it easy because, I mean, I've got this phone. It still works. It's just... So, and it's got that on there for me. So
I like the Bluetooth Sky one. It works good so far. I mean,
yeah, well, I was, you know, skeptical that. See, I was around when they first started putting digital display in cars.
Yeah.
And it was garbage.
Yeah.
And it always went out. And, you know, you could never. So what we learned over those years was that you don't trust electronics. You never trust any kind of electronics. So, you know, Bluetooth, what? I was skeptical as to, let's say I was dubious as to whether it would work over a long period of time or would it, you know, break down easy. Surprisingly, they've been very good. I mean, you know, I don't go dropping them and banging my scales around, but they work just fine. The same batteries, you know, they link up, they do what they're supposed to, and haven't had any issues. Can I see the MOFO bodies, please? Okay, which body? There's different stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
I love rocks. See that?
Like this is the 30th scale body. The Vin toy. Then Max here has the Gladiator body.
I still haven't gotten one of those.
Neither have I. I've got a Gladiator chassis, but I've got a Lexan body on it.
So you still have the body.
So that's the Gladiator straight away, right up by the sign, Vince. I mean, Paul.
There's a Gladiator right there.
The Gladiator?
The Gladiator chassis, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gladiator. And then there's the body for the Gladiator.
Yep.
My wife, when she was running this all the time, she was running the FMS F-150, I think it is. The FMS, the Smasher body.
Okay.
Yeah, Smasher body, yep. Yeah, man, it's a nice chassis. Very flexible suspension. No problems with that. Super nice. Gladiator length, nice too.
And then what do you got over there on the left? In green?
Oh, that's ugly UAF. Where?
No, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that's the Beverly.
Yep. That's the Beverly. Yep.
On a MOFO ugly UAF chassis.
Yep. Graphite, carbon fiber. Got the brushless servo bead, aluminum. This one's also got the 44s, the new MOFO 44s.
Right?
Yeah. These are nice axles.
Heck yeah.
They got adjustable shock positionings on the axles, unlike most.
Yeah,
others.
you have two different shock positions on your axles.
Yeah, very nice. Got the brass turbo. I mean, not turbo. Transmission mount legs. Yep. And
So
drawer
that's-
shocks. And the nano bam in there. I just went to turn it. Something's stopping it now. Something got in there.
So this is the same exact chassis and setup, only this is the Fjord. It's based on a bump side Ford. As you can see, it's the same rear end. Same chassis. Yeah, see, I've done like my own custom upper length on that.
Yep.
It's pretty well used. But these bodies come with these sliders, mag mounts. I have the Nano Beast in there on the standard mount, so it puts it down in your standard position. Just like the regular motor. Where's my camera? Damn it. Okay, there. Yeah, so you can see it's in the standard position right down next to the transmission. Keeps it nice and low down there.
I didn't have any luck trying to do that. I wound up trying one of those setups, and I didn't have very good luck.
Really? I've got like 5, 6, 7 of them, dude. Like that's like that is my favorite setup. Yeah. So this is another body in that series. He's got the Beverly based on the Chevrolet, and the Fjord, and then this is the MOFO.
MOFO!
Obviously,
I gotta order one.
I got like 6 of those.
The MOFO is an awesome body.
Yeah,
these are all 3D printed.
I got the MOFO in the 2 different tubed beds and the pickup bed.
And that's ugly UAF. I docked the back off, chopped it. It goes out farther normally, but I didn't need it for this chassis. So that's some of the bodies. But then you have the MOFO Offender.
Yeah, that's another body that I meant to buy. Never got around to it.
There are 10 different spots for lights up here in the grill.
Oh,
you put 10 different lights up in here. Then you have an opening for your winch.
Yep.
And you have a D-ring right here so that you can hook your winch hook to it. I just made a hook out of a paper clip. That works just fine. Dang it. Back up. There you go. You got mirrors.
Yeah, man, it's a nice one.
Yeah, these are the fold in. This is all 3D printed from MOFO.
Yep.
This is a roof rack, and then I put the light bar up there.
Yeah.
Rope.
I like the light
Indiana
bar.
Jones is my driver. And then he's got it looks like a canvas top on there. He's got the supports built for it and that. Got a couple of sand ladders I put in the back. A MOFO RC license plate for Texas.
Nick was originally going to do away with that look, like how the top looks were.
Right.
Yeah, he was going to do away with that originally.
He was, and I begged him, and I'm like, man, I really want that. He ended up sending me this was the one that he was showing everybody.
Yeah,
he sent it to me, and so, but then everybody in the chats and everything was like, please, we want that, we want it. So you can get that. He made it because he was going to do away with it. But you can also get one that doesn't have, it's flat on top here, and then you can do a full roof rack. You can get a long bed. You can get a dual cab, a second cab section to add onto the back of the cab here. Go check it out online. There's like all kinds of different options with this body.
Oh, yeah.
This is a really cool setup.
Yes, it is.
If you go and you look at an actual Defender, they will have back here, they'll have their weight, like it's like a little plate, and it's got the vehicle weight on there. So I weighed mine, and I actually put it on there. So that's the weight on this is 569 grams.
Wow.
These are the MOFO UPW rear. Again, it's all MOFO under here. This is the C1 chassis. And then this is the transmission that he came up with to go with this chassis, actually. So then I just fabricated up a battery mount to go right here in the front.
That's cool.
So magnet mounted, so it's just, you got your hinge in the back there.
Yeah.
And these are the links that come with the chassis. Very cool. And so,
on the C1 chassis.
Am I missing any bodies? Anybody? Am I thinking? I think I covered them all.
Yeah, I think you covered that model pretty good.
Well, no, all the different bodies he's got. I think.
Oh,
I think I got them all.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
One thing I love about the Beverly, the Fajord, and the MOFO is you can interchange them right on the ugly.
Yes, if you have one, you can switch all three of those bodies. So
I love
a Toyota today and a Ford tomorrow and a Chevy on Saturday.
Yeah. I think that Fender might be sold out right now.
Might be, but hey, it's just a matter of time, and he'll have it back in stock. Anything 3D printed from MOFO right now is going to be an ask. It's the supplier of the material that he uses, because he has a special 3D printer, or it's not like your mom's 3D printer. This thing is bad motherfucking. It's industrial. It runs a special nylon material. Comes in little tiny balls, and he fills an entire container, and then the printer uses two different lasers that meet it across and creates everything like super fast, and it comes out in a big blob, and then they take it apart. It's pretty wild to see how it's done, but the material is very strong.
Yes.
As far as 3D prints go, this stuff's right up there with injection molded, really, in a lot of aspects. So, definitely worth it. But yeah, the material's not there. Out of stock. Cannot get it. And the reason for that is because the supplier of the whatever chemicals, whatever they make it out of, is backlogged. So, they got to get their stuff so that they can actually make the material, so then they can send it, and then Nick can take that and print it. So couple months, and he should be in stock. I think he was saying 2 months, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like he's running low on a lot of stuff in his website. That obviously there's stock issue.
Yeah, it is all high quality stuff. This
Can't
was
keep up
like
with
one
it.
of the very first fjords that he produced, if not like the first one. I don't know. And he sent it out to me, and I've been running it and beating it around and banging it around, and there's nothing wrong with this thing. It's solid. I haven't had to fix it even. It's great. And you know, I'm not like gentle on my trucks. I drive my stuff.
Mhm.
It's not a resin printer, no, Mad Viking. It's like I say, he fills the container with these little tiny nylon balls. They're, you know, like 1 millimeter or less. I don't know. Very fine. And then lasers interact and create it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Gotta love that paint job.
Hey, look. That's cool. Nice, man. Gladiator.
Got me a fly.
That's sick.
No, he's dead. He's not sick. Trenchers. He's got the trenchers. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this is the 5-year chassis, 5-year axles.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that's special. I love that.
The 5-year rings for the UPWs.
Yep.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite trucks. I love this.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
Mine is. I love mine, man.
And the paint job.
I dig that. That looks really good, man. On the roof and on the hood there, when you tipped it up like that, man, that looks so good. Look at that on the roof. That looks just like roofs I've seen.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, that's very well
nice.
done, dude. I dig it.
Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that.
That's better than mine. You do better rust work than mine.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a kit
said beautiful
on Amazon. It actually
the what? The who?
Kit. The kit that I got from Amazon.
Oh. Oh, Lachlan.
How well do you know Vince? Not that well.
Modern Masters.
Okay. I think I've got that. Maybe. Yes, I do. I have that exact kit, dude.
Yeah, that's what that body was done with.
Okay. Excellent. Well, there you go, guys. That's one of many ways you can get a rust effect. There's AK-47. They do a rust stuff. Then there's like that. I think it's a tester's kit. I think you can get at like Hobby Lobby. It's a rust kit. It's got like 6-7 different rust colors that you can
tester's
use.
paint? Hell yeah.
Well, I think it's a tester's. Don't quote. I'll go grab it. Let's see if I can find it.
I got me a very basic color tester's kit. I wanted a black paint. I think I'm gonna get some color.
Okay, it's not testers. But, yeah. Modern Masters. There you go, Jay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. For the hard body, though.
Okay, here it is. It's Vallejo.
Starting to paint the fender flare in the fender.
Rust and chipping effects.
Oh
It's
yeah,
got all
look at
these
that.
different colors.
I remember that kit.
Yeah, everybody's seen that at Hobby Lobby. If you went into the hobby or into the model section.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even arts and
There
craft
you go.
painting, you'll see a lot of stuff
Here's
like
the-
that.
Okay, it's not AK-47, but it's got an AK-47 on. Rust streaks.
Oh, that's cool.
That shows you there. So, and then of course there's the Mr. Hobby, Mr. Oxide Red Surfacer. And this is a rust red primer that you can get. You can get it off Amazon or at your hobby shop probably. And this works great.
Is that something like you would spray on and then paint over top of it and then sand to that?
Sure. Yeah. This is a primer, just like your gray or white or black primers. It's just rust colored. And so what I use it is I'll put it down and then, I paint over it and I'll do a few different layers of paint. So like, because I mean, you're looking at these vehicles like, they're old used one and it's been through some, so it's been through a few paint jobs. So lay down a couple different colors. Maybe I'll put a green and then a blue or whatever my final color over that, and then, you can do either you can sand down to it and then it'll look like rust under there, or just run your truck and as it naturally scratches up, it'll get through those different layers of paint and then you'll get down to that, what looks like rust.
Yeah.
And if you do get to a point where you're like, man, I love this look, and you don't want it to rub off anymore, well, hit her with some matte clear coat, do 3-4 layers of matte clear coat over it, and that'll lock it in and protect it. And you start wearing through that, hit it again, that's one way to get the effects you want to do. Doing salt and hairspray, says Viking. All right, man. Yeah.
Did you tell the priest that you were going to get the oil off the fence?
Yeah, salt and hairspray works well. That'll give you this where like the paint's broken up and like broken effect. A lot of good ideas here, guys.
If your symptoms haven't improved enough, works different. It's a once-daily pill rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some.
Salt hairspray.
Yeah, you put that on, and then when you spray paint, and then you let it sit, and then you go back in, and I've forgotten what do you do from there, Viking? Do you wash it off, or
spray back over and give it a
do you
layer?
just brush it? Do you just brush it? I can't remember. I've never done it, but I've seen it, the effects and that, and had it explained to me, but I've forgotten. Gives a layered effect. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. Like, makes sense. Salt easy, small enough grain.
We don't really think it was a priest. Maybe somebody overheard.
Don't want to use that sugar and be melting in the sun.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, salt is actually a metal.
Yeah.
Technically, it's a metal. Very soft metal, but it's a metal.
Yeah. It dissolves quick. It eats metal.
Yeah. You can also melt it. You can bring it to a liquid state, melt it to a liquid
That's
state.
crazy. Yeah, I forgot
That's
that.
what they use in nuclear power plants. That's what runs through the cooling system that goes like through the reactor part, because it's
Oh,
such high heat. It's such high heat that water is not, even can't even think about using water.
Right.
It doesn't have water. It doesn't have enough a low enough boiling or a high enough boiling point. So that's why they use salt, just pure salt.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And then that goes through tubes, which interact with tubes that have water, which then transfers that heat across.
Yep.
Lachlan's going to fact check me on the metal thing. It says metal. I'll look into that.
Where were you Friday night around 9:30? In my bedroom. Reading. Did someone verify that? No, I was alone.
Wow. We've been on almost 3 hours.
Yeah. I just took notice it's midnight. I don't have to jump off here.
Yeah, you got to get up in the morning.
Yeah. 5 a.m.
Yep.
Mad Viking. Okay, wait. Mad Viking says I sprayed brown first, then hairspray and salt where I want it. Let it sit for about 25 minutes. Scrape it off. Let that layer sit overnight. Then spray paprika color. Hairspray and salt. Wait. All right. So you're layering these different colors of rust. Okay.
I will reach out to Mrs.
Excellent. Okay. Well, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. I'm gonna probably get upstairs and see my wife for a bit before she falls asleep, I think.
Yep.
And,
that was a good show.
Ooh, whoa. You can't do that.
Oh, look at that.
So where is that chassis from?
It is Mini Fabs RC.
Okay.
It's on Instagram. He's actually a Jersey guy. He makes these cages out of aluminum and titanium.
No kidding.
Amazing.
That's pretty. I like it.
It is.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, there's panels that cover the side here.
I'm gonna have to get one of those just to go with my ripper.
Oh yeah.
So how much do those chassis go for?
You know what? I don't know. So a buddy of mine gave it to me, but I think the titanium one's like a little over $200.
Okay.
Well, aluminum's nice.
That's what this one is. This one's aluminum.
Aluminum.
I mean, this is aluminum, so I could go with aluminum.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool to have like this one and that one, do them. I'd do it up in blue like this.
Right? Get powder coated or anodized?
Probably anodized. I don't know. What are the panels? Are they metal? Are they aluminum?
Yeah, they're aluminum.
I'd probably do anodized and get them anodized to match that. I guess the actual one that looks like this from Mias, the aluminum ripper that came silver and blue, I guess is like the rarest and they were like most expensive. This is a silver one that I actually had the panels anodized because that's what I wanted was this. So this is exactly like the one that, well, not exactly because my bumper is silver. Whereas on the blue one, your bumper would be blue, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think they're blue.
Because all the other ones are like the red one, the bumper is red and so on. So Very cool, Jay. I like
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's still a little work in progress. I was gonna try to hope to get it done before this upcoming weekend to run it in a buggy class. Because I that's the only thing that I don't have. The only thing I do have as far as a buggy is it's 18 scale. But they don't. Our shops don't run a buggy class for 18s. But
Oh,
the old Ripper.
yeah. Yeah, these are cool. I like the Rippers.
You Rippers.
Here's a Ripper.
Yeah, one of the local guys just did like almost the same thing with a Ripper. Yeah, that's badass. That's a metal cage too.
No, this is the
Okay,
original plastic one. This is the original plastic one. Yeah, it's got the part to put the bumper, that front bumper on it.
Oh, that's the 24 one.
Yeah, this is the 24 scale plastic
Yeah,
Ripper.
you can't even buy them anymore.
No,
No.
you sure
The
can't.
last one I saw on eBay went for like 100 and change.
Yeah, I have the file from Mias to print that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No kidding. I had thought real hard about selling this one at one point, but I'm not going to let it go. I don't think now. But yeah, I went ahead and took that RC Supremacy body, that Toyota body.
Yeah, it fits it perfectly.
It do.
Yeah, you did a good job on that.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Oh man, you're getting to watch X-Files?
I remember when you built this.
Fair. That's not fair. I love X-Files. But anyhow, yeah, we were gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta close up.
So Mad Viking said he makes his cages out of hangers. Very cool, man. We'll have to get you on here sometime. Check out some of your stuff. All right. We'll see you Saturday. Peace.
Yes, sir.